will is a long line of decisions and choices we make from our individual perspective, but it is never infinite, and it is always finite and based on time and our ability to conceive. There are hurdles. There are places where we don't know ourselves, but then find ourselves again and move forward once more. There is no peace or chaos. There is only change, only force. And that is the way of those who understand. In your spiritual life, along your path, you're going to encounter the net of reality. There will be, for the most part, whether it's spiritual path you walk, there will be a net that you can't go around, you can't go through. There will be a net of possibility. But here and there will be a different nature to time. There will be an availability or an ability for you to move through that net and encounter another net. But there will always be another net. So once you go through that, once you find a hole through that spiritual reality, that spiritual aspect in whatever plane you're in this case, the material universe, then you're going to encounter another net that you need to work beyond. But what you have to do is figure out how the net is broken and how you can escape. Because if you don't escape the net, you'll always be bound by it. And we're born again and again and again. And the same net contains us. So what is that net? It can be desire, it can be materialism, it can be a conception of reality that just isn't true. And sometimes, for those lucky few who don't have those problems, it can be a net of material existence that no matter what you think or what you do, that net is going to be there. That's why everyone has to find openings. But that's only for the very spiritual, because most of the time we have to not only accept the net, but understand it. And that can take lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. If that is the case, if that is what happens, then the only way we'll find a way through or beyond all nets is through serious efforts. There's no way around it. There's no way around these nets. And there are certain points where these nets should be breached. That doesn't mean that you're going to do it the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, the seventh time. It just means that the way out, the way to grander realization, grander enlightenment, and grander existence, the only way out is to find the roads that have been carved. Of course, let's say you can break a net apart in a certain area and travel through that. And honestly, unfortunately, that's my way. I don't follow the often walked path. I create areas in the net where other people haven't walked through. And it's harder. It's very hard when you're by yourself, because it's way easier to just listen to others, but still be good. Now, listening to others is not, or listening to others or the ideas of others, the commandments of others, is not the end-all be-all. Only if you do it just right, where you don't enter hate or anger into it, you can go through a space like this. And a lot of people who think they're going through a space like this in the net actually aren't. They're more so obsessed with the dogma that they create the counterbalance to their own spirituality that pulls them back down, because they think this is the only way through. This is the only way to move through the net of reality and into the afterlife and join Lord, join God. That is not the case. And most of the people who hate others for thinking that they can make other holes or use a different hole in the net do not reach higher levels of enlightenment or reach what they truly desire, which is union with God, or a lot of Christians would say, a place in God's kingdom. So it is your choice where you enter, how you pull upon the net, why you want to do that, because it's very important to realize, why am I doing what I'm doing? And decide if you are an individual who is someone who wants to do that, or somebody who wants to practice something that's already been established, but do it in a right way. Do it in a good way, a moral way, compassionate way. This is your choice. This is in regards to human will, and these are the abilities that we have. But choose your path carefully, because if you don't choose, circumstance will choose for you. At any rate, thank you very much for watching, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day.